when I realized that if I continue to just trade my time for money, that and that was the only way that I was planning to get wealthy, that I would have to work forever. And I probably would never get to truly enjoy that money, even if I was paid a ton of it. Let's remember, we all only have 24 hours in a day, and we still have to sleep some of that time, and eat some of that time, and go to the bathroom some, and maybe hang out with friends and family some, right? And then maybe spend the rest, for most people that have 9 to 5s, at work. In a place like the US, you get maybe 4 weeks a year in vacation. You quickly realize, especially with taxing work, like being a doctor, being a surgeon, where you work 12 to 14-hour days sometimes, that you are spending an inordinate amount of time in the hospital or at your workplace. There's nothing wrong with that, particularly for those of us that love our jobs. But sometimes you are not able to do some of the things that you truly want to do. For example, for me, I wanted to do a lot of global orthopedics work, but I couldn't do it at the level that I wanted to do it because I was busy in the hospital. And even though I loved that work, I knew there was greater impact to be made in other parts of the world. So quickly I realized that I'm going to have to make sure that my money is working just as hard as I was working, so that as I was working and generating income, my money was also working and generating significant income. And what eventually happened for me was that passive income eventually got to a point where it covered all of my lifestyle expenses. And because of that, I was able to then say, okay, how do I want to make an impact in this world? What do I want my legacy to be? And it was very clear to me that it was to increase access to high-quality musculoskeletal care in underserved parts of the world, starting with Nigeria. And with regards to my business, it was to take the gospel of multifamily real estate to as many people in our communities as I can, and let them realize that it is possible also for us to grow our wealth in this fantastic asset class, if only we just start working together.